God bless you, social media. Just for a few minutes on today, I want to share the pain that comes with change. Folks, it's been said that if you keep doing what you've always been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've always been getting. And it's been also said that if you want something that you've never had, invariably you're going to have to start doing some things that you've never done. Folks, change is painful. Change is not painful just for you. Change is painful for those that are connected with you because they hold on. They feel security, and a lot of times with they're secure in who you are, and they got to remember that you're ever evolving. Folks, if you're ever gonna grow, God bless you, Sister Pierce on Facebook. If you're ever gonna grow and become more, that's change. Change is growth. Growth is change, but it's painful. Folk, there are a lot of people that want to come back to me 15 years later and say, Steve, I'm so glad that you remain the same. While I'll feel good about that, and it makes me to feel endeared to them that they feel like I'm the same person, yet is that really a compliment? You come back to me 15 years later, I'm the same guy. 15 years later, I'm doing the same things. 15 years later, you see me at the same point. You don't have to move higher. Folks, look, every now and then, you got to rattle some cages because you need to change. I'm not saying that you're such a bad person who won't change, but you want to grow. If you never change, you never will grow. How crazy would it be if I'm 53 and I walk around with a backpack all day? How crazy would it be if you saw me at 53 and I'm carrying around crayons? You know, folks, there are some things and some progressions and some life events, life happenings, and your makeup from your outer veneer and your inner veneer should change because at a certain age, all of us need to change. Folks, to change means if you want to grow, growth is change. You won't grow if you stay the same. You know, how crazy would it be if you walking around with you going to lunch at your corporate job and you got your Peter Pan lunchbox? How crazy would it be if you're coming to your corporate board meeting and you got your Partridge Family raincoat on? You know, folks, look, after a point, you have to change. After a point, you gotta, if you want better in your life, you're going to have to change. Change is going to rattle some folks around you. Change is going to make some folks around you that used to feel secure, maybe not feel as secure. Change is going to make folks talk about you. But if you want to grow, you got to change. But I don't want you to think that this thing called change is going to be a cakewalk, because it's so easy to keep going like those mice in Who Moved the Cheese, to keep going to the same place, to keep doing it the same way. Because that's what I'm used to. That's what I'm accustomed to. That's what I know to do. That's what I'm plugged into. But every now and then you got to step outside of your norms. You got to step outside of your comfort zone. Noted motivational speaker Farrah Gray says that comfort is the enemy of achievement. So folks, if you want to go and see something that you want to get, something that you never had, you got to start doing some things that you never done. That will raise the level of discomfort that you used to. All of a sudden things won't be comfortable. All of a sudden you've never had people talk about you. All of a sudden they're going to start talking. All of a sudden you become a bigger target. But folks, if you really want to grow, you got to change. Change brings pain with it. Change brings so many things that you have to be that aren't on the top of your comfort list. But if you ever want to grow, you got to change. Folks, folks, look, if you keep doing the same thing you've been doing for the last 3 decades, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting for the last 3 decades. And aren't you tired of going up the rough side of the mountain? Preach, Steve. Aren't you tired of seeing the same old, same old? Aren't you tired of singing that chorus over and over again? If it ain't one thing, it's another. Folks, change brings pain with it. But if you want to change your life, you got to change. Folks, if I want to take some pounds off of this 230 pound plus frame, I'm going to have to change some things. I'm going to have to start doing some things. And I want to do that, so I know that to change is going to bring pain. Folks, I think our problem is that we look at the pain and we don't look at the change. Folks, the change will change your life. The change will take you to a new level. The change will make you best what bring you out of mediocrity and defeat average in your life. But if you really want to go somewhere meaningful, you're going to have to change. But to take the change, to embrace the change, you're also going to have to embrace the pain. Your discomfort level is going to rise. It's going to be some folks talking because all of a sudden they were calm with you and now all of a sudden they don't feel as secure. But folks, if you really want to grow in life, you got to change. And if you really want to change, it's going to bring some pain to your comfort zone. But you got to think, your eyes shouldn't be on the pain. Your eyes should be on the change. And folks, sooner or later in this thing called life, you should want to grow enough that you take the pain that comes with change. Be blessed. God bless you, Sister Pierce. You got to take it. Change may give you a beating, but it's necessary to take your life to a new place. Discipline, long-suffering, patience, all of those things cost. Pay the fare. Pay that which comes with change. And watch your life become transformed. Be blessed. Have an awesome day. Be blessed.